it's Jodie. I have my Golden Universal Tarot deck here. Aquarius, I'll begin with a love tarot, move on to a more general tarot reading, but I am changing things up a little bit. So do bear with me, okay? And do comment if you want to. If you've watched me before, please let me know if you prefer this way of me reading. I'd like to hear as many opinions as possible, of course. And your opinion does count. So do let me know what it is that you feel about my new unstructured way, okay? Because it's less structured reads. If you're new to the channel, welcome, of course. At the end of the readings, I do spin my amazing spinning wheel. There are 3 prizes to be won on here for anybody. We've got a personal tarot reading, an astrology chart, and an angelic reading. So all you need to do to be in with a chance to win is to comment below Aquarius. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. You can comment anything as well if you want to, but to be in to enter, just comment Aquarius below and we will find out what the prize is at the end. Okay. So Aquarius, love tarot for the week ahead, and we're beginning with your love tarot, and these readings, both readings, they are relevant for anybody born under the sign of Aquarius. These are not just for sun signs. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome to join us too, and your monthly readings for October, they are already available. I will place a link in the comment section and in the description section below. Right, let's begin. So, firstly, I'll begin with my Chakra Deck. Okay. What can you tell me, please, about Aquarius within love and romance over this next week? For those born under the sign of Aquarius, what can you tell me, please? Okay, Aquarius, you have release, victim, and wisdom. This obviously, straight away, the 3 key words that we have here is very much with regard to something you've already been through within love and romance. So there is the need here to releasing feelings, releasing thoughts, releasing the past is what I'm getting straight away. Victim. So in some way, whether this person just didn't treat you properly or well, that's it, really. They just didn't treat you properly. To have the victim card here, there's no beating around the bush. And wisdom, this is like being wise to this, stepping out of this, being aware of this, being aware that you deserve more or that you need more. This is going through a big, big part of your life, I would say, within love and romance. So let's ask for some more with this deck here. Please tell me more about this release for Aquarius. Guardian angel. Right. If you do have difficulty or you're finding it a little bit difficult to release somebody here, do turn to your angels, do turn to your guardian angel or angels, because we can have more than one. They can be there. They can be there to comfort you, to help you, to give you guidance, to give you strength, to see you through. So do not underestimate the power that is there if you're wanting some support along the way. Okay, please tell me more. Okay, we have spiritual growth here landing on top of wisdom. And forgiveness here right in the middle of everything. So by releasing the past here, somebody in the past within love and romance, by forgiving this person does not mean you need to forget. That's the worst thing to do. You know, like remember, of course, but it's like forgive, don't forget. Because you're not wanting to obviously make the same mistakes again. Learning from previous experiences and lessons. It's, you know, the bad stuff within life is always, there's always a hidden blessing. And to have moved out of any type of bad period within love and romance would have been for your highest of good, would be for your higher good. Okay, let's move on to the Moonology Deck. Any messages, please, with regards to this situation for Aquarius? Take time to breathe out. Dissementing Moon. Give yourself a break. And the answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. So if it's answers that you need, if it is some type of... what is the word? What is the word? Closure. If there is closure that you're needing, answers are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. Any messages, please, with regards to this situation for Aquarius from this deck? Purification, fire. Bare essentials, the naked truth and wholeness. So this is very much facing up to what has happened to be able to release it. There's a sense of awareness here, being aware. Purification, coming out the other side a lot better off. Bare essentials, the naked truth and wholeness. Let's move on to the tarot. What can you tell me, please? Don't know what to ask. Where do I start? Okay, I'm going to ask about the release and then I will ask about the week ahead. Okay, what can you tell me, please, about this message of release for Aquarius? We have the Emperor here in the reverse. Can be seen as zodiac sign of Aries. So the Emperor is known also as the father of the deck. This is somebody who likes to be in control. Can you please clarify the Emperor card? Why is the Emperor card here, please? We've got the Magician. Okay, so twice here I have had the word trickery come to me. The Magician is a fantastic card, but at times can also signify somebody being a little bit tricky, to say the least. So I feel like this is somebody who lacks responsibility, somebody who, yes, likes to be in control, but they're lacking here in the sense of not putting them down, okay, the characteristics of what I'm getting. Somebody who's very, very tricky. And so by tricky, I would say that their actions do not match up to their words. So what it is they say, it's kind of like a charmer, okay? So somebody who says something, does the complete opposite, lacking responsibility here. And what have they landed on? Wisdom. So this is something that you've possibly learnt or needed to learn or be aware of. Okay, so that was with regards to release. That's what I clarified. So this person needs to be released. Gone. Let's ask about the week ahead. Okay. For those born under the sign of Aquarius, what can Aquarius expect to be happening over this next week within love and romance, please? You have your card land on top of spiritual growth. We have the Star. And we have the Two of Wands here land on top of your guardian angel and forgiveness. So very much with regards to yourself here. Can also indicate healing. I will clarify as it is your zodiac card. And the Two of Wands, you yourself being seen in such a beautiful light. I really feel the need to say to you, be so proud of how far that you've come. Okay? It can be difficult with regards to the past, within love and romance, and then there's the directions, which way am I going? Just self-improve, literally, from what I can see here. The self-improvement, being seen in such a good light, lots of respect for you here in the Two of Wands. And healing, I would say, taking place within the Star card too for you. Can you please clarify the Star? Why is the Star here, please? We've got the Knight of Swords. So here is indicated communication coming in and pretty quickly. So somebody is wanting to talk. We need to clarify this to make sure it's not somebody who's tricky and charming. Okay, can you please clarify the Knight of Swords? Why has the Knight of Swords appeared here for Aquarius, please? Okay, this is good because you've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. And the Wheel of Fortune. Two fantastic cards. So, there is somebody external to you here. To me, this is not from the past. Wheel of Fortune, positive turn of events. If it is from the past, it's not this person that's appeared previously. Wheel of Fortune, very good turn of events. Possibly even fate indicated with Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups here, bringing emotional fulfillment. So, to me, you would be happy to receive communication from this person. They're making you feel emotionally good, and you can only get positivity and good news here with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Okay. Any more cards for Aquarius, please? What can Aquarius expect to be happening within love and romance over this next week? Four of Swords. Okay, so the Four of Swords. I need to give you a message. It is in the progressive position. So this is like you are going through some type of resting period within love and romance. Very much here with regard to the past. We've got release, victim, forgiveness, your guardian angel here. And it's like you're in the process of this. Four of Swords, the need for a mental rest. This person possibly had that much of an effect that it's needed. It's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's like this mental rest is still like, oh, it's being aware. Okay, being aware of what you've been through. It was obviously for a reason. And usually beautiful blessings come out of the most darkest of times or places. And yes, looking positive. Anyway, let's ask some more messages for you from the cards. Let's move on to the Crystal Angels deck. Any messages, please, for Aquarius with regards to love and romance? With regards to the situation here for Aquarius, are there any messages from this deck, please? Citrine. We have the Dove of Peace here in this illustration. Beautiful, beautiful illustration. It's entirely up to you if you wish to get hold of this crystal from holistic stores or online. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Everything will be okay alongside this message. So citrine can help. It can help with regards to worrying unnecessarily. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Okay, I'm going to move on to your general. So I hope that that's helped within love and romance. It is only a weekly. They're very generic readings. I hope that it's resonated. If it hasn't, I do apologise. Do tune back in or check out your monthly. I can't remember what your monthly reading was with regards to because I did it so long ago. But do check it out. Positive turnaround definitely indicated there for you, and a release of the past is much needed for your own benefit. Okay, general reading. Let's begin with this deck. This is one of my newest decks. It is called the Gaia Oracle. Beautiful cards, but they are ginormous. Like, they're almost the size of my head. They're that big. But they're beautiful. Okay. What can Aquarius expect to be happening over this next week, please? Are there any messages for Aquarius from this deck, please? You have Harmony and Amethyst. Harmony, power, self-confidence and productivity. Okay, so productivity, very much here with regards to being within your power. Very much here with regards to self-improvements, focusing on yourself. And we have peace again in this card. It is my favourite number too. We have the number 3. Here, Amethyst, transformation. We're going through a huge transformation for all zodiac signs at the moment. Amethyst, transformation, certainty and confidence. Remain confident for sure, especially remain confident in yourself. Okay, let's move on to the Chakra Deck. Any messages for Aquarius, please? We have impatience over here, and we have service right on top of Harmony and Amethyst. I'd like to look a little bit further into these messages because I can't just say to you impatience and service. So let's just look a little bit further into this. I'll continue with this deck. Please tell me more about this impatience. Forgiveness. This could go so many different ways, really, couldn't it? So somebody either being impatient with you and or has been impatient, so you're forgiving them for this. That sounds very doubtful, to be honest. Forgiveness. Possibly it's just dragging on and taking longer than expected to get through a past situation here. Possible impatience here on your part to just reach the end of this. Please tell me more about this impatience for Aquarius. We have self-worth. Okay, so again, progressive transformation here on your part. Confidence, self-worth. So forgiving is giving to yourself too, and your own self-worth, your own confidence. Service. Please tell me more about this service for Aquarius. Balance. So there's some type of balancing act going on for you here. Service is usually pretty physical, hands-on, helping other people. So you need to have a balance here between being there for others and doing what's needed to do for you and your life, you know, your day-to-day life. But also there is the need here to be there for other people, friends, family, possibly colleagues, not necessarily. But there needs to be a balance between these two. Okay, back to the Moonology deck. Any messages with regards to the situation? Let's see what we've got. Expect powerful change is landed on impatience, self-worth and forgiveness. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. And prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay, moving on to my Lightworker deck. Any messages, please, for Aquarius from this deck? Any messages for Aquarius, please? The Divine Director, again, self-worth, forgiveness and patience. The Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Now, 2 final decks for you, Aquarius, and then I'll move on to the spinning wheel. So we have, she believed she could, so she did. It should be called they believed they could, so they did. This is not just for females. So for any males watching too, this is not just for the women, okay? I've got the deck here, the deck box, should I say. She believed she could, so she did. It should be called they believed they could, so they did. Okay. Any messages for Aquarius, please? Action. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Taking action here. That's quite inspirational and motivational, that message. So taking action. And finally, my Archangel Michael deck, of course. Any messages? Any more messages, please, for Aquarius? No. So this is an important message. It's the first message. It's landed again over here. Impatience, self-worth, forgiveness. Okay, again, very motivational. You have go forward fearlessly. The prayer and guidance reads as follows, and it's entirely up to you if you wish to read this within prayer or to follow the guidance. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Go forward, Aquarius, fearlessly. Okay, so I hope that the readings have helped. I hope that they resonate. Of course, if they have or they do, please do like, share and subscribe. It does help to keep me here. And let's move on to the spinning wheel. We have to be one personal tarot question, astrology chart, or an angelic reading. The blue is telling me to spin again, so we will find out. To enter, all you need to do is comment below Aquarius. I still haven't found my super glue. It's an astrology no, it's not an astrology report. It's an astrology chart. It's an astrology chart for you here. It's landed on the purple. So this is the prize to be won this week. I will be announcing the winner on Wednesday. If you're subscribed, make sure that you've clicked onto the notification bell to receive notifications. And if you're not and you're wanting to subscribe, again, make sure after you've clicked on subscribe, click onto the bell. You will then receive notifications. I'm available for personal bookings, and I've got Aquarius, my apologies for the interruption there. I had some problems with my camera. It just suddenly stopped and I was like, oh, great. But yes, seance coming up, which will be really, really interesting for Halloween. And your monthly readings for October, I'll place a link in the description box below. Channel membership will members get behind the scenes, extended readings, excuse me, for monthlies and live readings too, and a free astrology report, personalised of course by myself. So do check out channel membership if you're wanting to too. I will place all of these links below in the description box and the comment section. It's entirely up to you if you want to take a roam around and see what you're more drawn to wanting or to watching. It's entirely up to you. Wish you all the very best, Aquarius. Have a fantastic week, and bye for now.